Hello, how's it going? I'm so excited to help you just feel comfortable and confident getting started on your fitness journey with the FitTribe. So we're going to cover a couple of things. One of those is going to be Beachbody On Demand, which is going to be like your Netflix of fitness, but it's also going to be where you find the nutrition program that you're going to follow also. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about Shakeology, and then I want to talk about like how to track your progress. And lastly, how to check in with the FitTribe, how to get ready to go and have that like daily accountability that I know you're probably looking for. So I'm going to share with you guys how to get into Beachbody On Demand. So you are going to actually click on, or hold on. So you are actually going to be using beachbodyondemand.com, or you can download the app, the Beachbody On Demand app on your phone. So you can do it either ways, but you need to figure out how you're going to stream your workouts. For me, we have I think it's called a Roku TV, and so we use that to stream our workouts. Sometimes I will use the app on my phone if I just need to be portable. Sometimes I'll use my laptop, however works best for you and your situation. So if you're not sure of what program to start with, I recommend that you start with 21 Day Fix. It's 30-minute workouts. You're going to get in, get done. The moves are very simple, and you're going to see results pretty quickly. I would say within 7 to 10 days, you're going to be able to noticeably see difference if you stick to the workouts and the nutrition program. Okay, but there's tons of other options also. If you need something a little more intense, try out 21 Day Fix Extreme. Lift 4 is great if you have some weights at home that you're going to be able to use. But yeah, this is what Beachbody On Demand looks like, and you'll see all the different programs down below. But we're going to start with just 21 Day Fix and click on it and see what it looks like when you actually go into it. So you'll see kind of on the home screen that you can click on the workouts, and that is going to give you each of the different workouts that you can play. So if you click on 21 Day Fix, you'll see each of those workouts that you can do. What I recommend though is you click on program materials, because you're going to need to learn a little bit about the program before you actually get started doing it. So what you can do is click on the start here. This is something, these are going to be great for nutrition, but I want you to go to where it says calendar and tracking. And do you see how it has workout calendar? Take that, print it off, or if you don't want to print it off, maybe write down on a piece of paper the order that the workouts are supposed to go in. Because if you click on the workout list, there's a certain workout that you do on Monday, there's one that you do on Tuesday, there's one you do on Wednesday, and so on. And that workout calendar is going to help you get started. But let's go back to program materials, because I really want to hit on the nutrition tab, okay? This might be something that a lot of people skip over, but you're gonna find that 80 to 90% of your results comes from your nutrition. And you will hear me harp over and over and over again about how important nutrition is. So with this, what you can do, I highly recommend that you click on food list and that you print that off. And I want you to highlight the foods that you will want to eat, okay? Because there's lots of variety in here. So you don't have to eat everything if you don't like it, but I want you to pick some things that you will eat, and then maybe some things that you're going to try that are kind of new. But what I really, really want you to look at is where it says eating plan. So I want you to click on that, and I want you to go to a couple of things in particular. One, definitely read through it, because there's going to be lots of questions that are going to be answered just within this eating plan. But specifically, I want you to look at this page where it talks about the containers and the veggie or the different types of food groups that go with it. If you don't have the containers, totally okay. That's not your excuse to not do this. Just count in your head, or just count how many you're doing, and don't worry too much about serving size. If you stick to that food list, you're going to see results. Okay, this sheet is going to tell you how many different food groups you should be eating. So for example, you're going to start with your weight, multiply it by 11, and then add 400, and then it explains why you're adding these numbers to it. And then if you are wanting to lose weight, you're going to subtract 750 if you're wanting to stay at that weight. Also, if you are breastfeeding, pregnant, you're going to stay at your maintenance calories. So you're not going to subtract those 750. But if you're wanting to lose 5, 10, 15, 30, 50 pounds, you're going to subtract that 750 from your total. Okay, and then you're going to take that number and you're going to look here. So you're going to say, okay, I am in this calorie range, so I'm in plan A. So these are the amount of containers I'm going to eat each day. So I'm going to eat 4 servings of vegetables, and I'm going to eat 2 servings of fruit, and I'm going to eat 4 servings of proteins. Okay, and that food list is going to give you a list of all the types of foods that you can eat that are veggies, all the types of foods that are fruits. Particularly, you're going to want to look at all the types of foods that are carbs, those types of things that are approved within the system, because it works if you work. Okay, so let's go back to Beachbody On Demand. I think all of that is pretty much, the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory. There is an awesome blog that has lots and lots of recipes that you might want to check out also within Beachbody On Demand. But just spend a little bit of time. You invested in this. Go check out the different programs, see something. If you don't see something right away that you would like to do, contact me and I will give you a suggestion. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is Shakeology. Shakeology is literally your nutrition, your vitamins, your minerals. It's basically what our bodies are missing every single day is in Shakeology. If you're still a little hesitant about it, go flip it on the back and look at the amount of vitamins and minerals and all of those things. Research some of the ingredients on it. If you're still a little unsure, it is so much more than a protein shake, you guys. If you just call it a protein shake, like, oh, that is not at all. I was guilty at the beginning. It has been a game changer for my energy, keeping me regular every day, making me feel full and satisfied throughout the day, so I don't want that junk. Plus, it has been so huge on curbing my cravings for sweets and just different junk foods that I used to eat that I only eat for treats anymore. I don't have them every single day. Okay, but you need to know how to make Shakeology because it is a little bit thicker. Since it does have so many superfood ingredients in it, it's going to be a little thicker than regular like protein shake or something like that. How I like to do it, I like to have it in a blender. Okay, we're going to pretend like this is my little blender container. I like to do about 10 ounces of almond milk, and then I like to add in my Shakeology, and then kind of any toppings that you want. So maybe you want to do like a serving of one of your vegetables. Maybe you want to throw in some spinach in there. Maybe you want to do a serving of one of your fruits and put in like a strawberry or a banana or something like that. But I love adding in little things to it, but I always do almond milk, Shakeology, maybe some ice, and then some fruit or some veggies, or you can even put cinnamon in it or things like that. One of the girls in our group loves putting like coffee in it and making it kind of like a frothy, chocolatey, or vanilla-y coffee type thing. So get creative with it. Definitely use a blender. Almond milk, I find, makes it a little bit creamier than just using water, but you can just use water and ice and Shakeology. Always, always put your liquid in first, though. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is your progress and how you're going to do your progress. So I have something set up called a Challenger app, and it's called the My Challenge Tracker app. And what it looks like is this. But basically what you do is you can check in every single day on your workouts, your Shakeology. You can do your tracking of different progress things, and it's going to track it for you. So if you go back to mine, you can see I wrote my goal up top. It tracked how many workouts I've done, the weight that I've lost. I haven't done my measurements in a while, so it hasn't had that, but it has progress pictures here that you can see. And so it's going to track your progress for you, which is so cool because it's right there in your app. You can actually sync this to Beachbody On Demand. So every time you do a workout, it automatically logs it within the Challenge Tracker app. So cool. Okay. But also you can see that other people are checking in, and you can see them kind of checking in on their workouts, their Shakeology, things like that. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. Okay. So I want to talk about progress. So on here, I recommend you do 3 different things. That you hop on the scale and you take your weight. You can weigh daily is how I like to do it. I like to do it first thing in the morning. I weigh and then I log it in there. Okay. You can do measurements. I recommend you do some measurements, and you'll see in here it asks for different things. So your chest, your arms, your waist, your hips, and your thighs. This is going to be huge whenever you're like, maybe you're not seeing that progress on the scale. You'll see it in your inches. Okay, and the last thing I want you to do is to take a progress pic. Okay, so this was me after Memorial Day, and this is me today. Like, heck yeah, even if I didn't see a scale difference, which I did, 3 pounds, that's huge, I see it in my pictures. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to take a picture, try to get full body as much as you can. And you can see how I just take it in a mirror shot, but make sure that it's bright and that you can see things, okay? I actually prefer 2 pictures. I like to take a front shot, and I like to take a side shot, okay? And I want you to kind of move your arm out of the way so you can see your waist in the photo also, okay? So those are some things that I'm going to ask that you do. Your weight, your measurements, and then your photos. And I want you to send those to me within the app so that I can help you track your progress also. Okay, last but not least, I expect that you show up. I expect that you're going to do a program, that you're going to encourage others within the group. So I have the app that's going to be synced, or I'm going to share it with you guys also. I have a Facebook group, and this is the FitTribe group. So you'll notice at the top, every week I recognize 10 top coaches. This might be the girls that checked in on their Shakeology. It might be fitness. It might be those that are just encouraging others within our group. But if you click on learning, you're going to see the secret sauce. That is the meal plans. So if you click on the meal plans, you will see all the meal plans that I have made for each week. So I have a breakfast option, lunch option, and then 4 dinner options. Most week I provide snacks also that you can use. So you are free to use these recipes, or if you want to trade out a recipe for something else, maybe you're like, not really feeling that recipe, you can totally do that too. So I think that is it. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. I am your coach. I am here to help you along this journey. I'm not the expert. The experts are Beachbody. I am your coach, so I'm the one that's going to help you stay accountable day to day, but also to help you get started and feel confident. And whenever you're struggling, to help you pick you back up. So I cannot wait to see you in the FitTribe. Hopefully you have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later.